Today we're doing a bit of a versus battle. I just finished recording Bill and Ben's reviews, and I got them over there. Here we have the original Playrail release. Well, not really the original Playrail release, but I kind of basically the similar thing. It's just this one has vintage detailing on stickers, but yeah, model series Thomas from Playrail and CGI Thomas from Playrail. Basically, in 1990s, sorry for that, I was grabbing my phone. Basically, in 1993, the whole brand started, and it went on for a bit of time until about like 10 years later or so. It was 1993, 1992, not sure. In 2003, the entire thing was a bunch of the main characters were rebooted, re-released, but with a lot more detailing, like the painted running boards. This is not that version of Thomas. I got this one late in the second edition of the Thomas in the Truck set, which arguably is worse. Not arguably, it definitely is worse than the original. But because of that set, I have this Thomas, which the one anyhow. Shortly before that one, I got the CGI Thomas. This is a bit of a weird one because I actually ordered the original one, the one with sticker detailing, that was released in 2003. But for some reason, I got the CGI one instead, and that happened with Henry as well. And yet I got Percy in the little series form. Here he is, Percy, that's CGI Henry. So that was that. Overall, pretty satisfied with the fact that I own CGI Thomas. Out of all the 1 through 6 that were re-released with CGI detailing, I have about 4 of them. I have Thomas, I have Henry, which I just own. I also got Gordon and James. Anyhow, that's enough backstory. Let's get into the comparison. Now, this is my first time doing comparison on 2 versions. And we're doing, like I said, in terms of detailing, it is practically the same detail on the side. Like, if you turn it to the side, other than the one on this one being slightly thinner, you can't really tell the difference. Depending on the circumstances, I might split this into a 2-parter. That's just because my brother is over, but in the back detailing, literally like the same detailing on the back. So as far as so not too much to compare there. It's when you get to the front that you notice the difference heavily. This has black windows. This one doesn't. This is more 2D windows, I would say. Except for that I like that whistle. I don't know. This looks more for its time. This looks a lot more 3D. I guess. Actually, no, not for. The windows look more 2D, but that looks more 3D. But the whistle looks more 3D than this. As far as face accuracy goes, I'm gonna have to give it to this one. And I should probably pull pictures up for each of the Thomases. Let's see. I would cut this stuff, but I don't have editing tools or anything like that. So, like in between. So we got that, and then. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay. Here, okay. So, I now have pulled up pictures of each of their bases, and we're going to compare an accuracy. Starting with, let's put him aside, the Model Series Thomas. I'll bring it up there. In terms of the face, it is a little bit of a weird one, though I think the basis is this one, probably. It does a fair job, I'd say. The main thing about the accuracy is the windows. As you can see, they're clearly more of like a blackish color because of the inside and stuff. And here they made them white for some reason, which is a bit weird because this here is also black. I mean, that's the motor and stuff. We'll compare them with speed in a little, but yeah, that's a bit weird. I should just notice that that's the motor. I don't know what that is, and I don't want to know. Anyhow. Now, moving on, we have CGI Thomas. Like I said, the front detailing is the main thing that's going to be... the comparison's going to be about... Well, I'm not sure even if I did say it. So here we have CGI Thomas. And, yeah, I don't know why. And that's blue. Yeah, I don't really understand how the window stuff works, but I'm honestly going to give the accuracy point to the CGI series version. I think it might actually be somewhat of an improvement over. It's definitely, and I'd say it's an improvement over its predecessor in terms of appearance. Like, it is accurate, really accurate. Running them out. So I do prefer this one. Just, I don't know, I've always wanted this one when I was younger, and now I do have it. But I gotta say, for the CGI, this is definitely better in terms of appearance. Now then, let's see in terms of speed. Oh, here we go. In CGI Comics. Yeah, CGI Comics is overtaken in the lead. Now, in terms of strength, that was a lot more messy to film than I thought it would be. So in terms of strength, Model Series Thomas beats CGI by a lot. However, CGI is the slight upper hand in terms of speed. Which brings CGI having 2 points and Model Series having 1. I don't know what else I would give them points over, because other than that, they're almost like the exact, like I said, other than the front and this, they're almost practically the exact same model. I mean, seriously. There's not much else I know to compare them with, so in the end, I'd say this is the CGI one's an improvement to the original, and better. However, that doesn't mean the model one's a bad one. It is still really good and beats it in terms of strength, like I just showed. But overall, I'd say both of them are fairly good. It's just this. If you want to buy one of them, I recommend getting this. This dude is worth like $50 to $60. You'll probably get him for like 20 to 30. So, this guy is more on the expensive side, especially if you want to get him with the snowplow. That's going to cost you about like $70 now. It is crazy. But anyhow, that's the Thomas comparison. Overall, this one's better, and I actually originally didn't like this one as much. So, it just looked weird to me. But I'm actually starting to warm up a little. I actually really like this one. Though, I think my favorite is probably this, because I've wanted this for a very long time. The fact that I own it is really cool. Now then. However, none of them compare to the truly best one, and that is... my 2009 Trackmaster Thomas that I grew up with. Absolutely beautiful, and you know what, we'll bring him on here for the final boss. This one can't be motorized anymore, but let's say I do have the Trackmaster Evolution Thomas as well, but that's also within the box, so I can't really, I'm not getting that right now. I did an Ultimate review that I do plan on doing long in the future. I'll probably bring that, probably get like a couple other versions and bring them in. I plan on buying, far in the future, like I said, there's a lot of other stuff I want to get first, but one of which is the Talking Thomas. You know, those like tender powered freight car powered trains. I actually have 2 talking trains and some Trackmaster. We have James over here. We got Gordon down there. You can't see him, but he's in the shadows. Talking Gordon. Want to get him? Got Talking Thomas. I have the Trackmaster Revolution Thomas, but I also want to get another 2000 in Trackmaster Thomas, because this one I ruined a lot, as well as the original Trackmaster Thomas, the one from like 2001, and the pretty much like the play rail version. They just kind of gave it to Trackmaster. It's literally the exact same model. Can't even defend that. Also, a bit of an interesting detail is that the running board's actually gray, not white. Something I never noticed until I had the model myself. Yeah. In terms of deed, like I said, I'd say this is the best. Not my best. This is the best. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. This is the best, second best, and probably the worst. But either way, though, this is introducing my Thomas that I grew up with, and I've had for almost all my life. Anyway, it wasn't until like a couple years ago that I got these 2, but until then I was using this one. Anyhow, he goes with my 2009 Trackmaster Percy and my other stuff. Got Trackmaster Revolution Diesel in there, and then can't see it, but 2 wooden Olivers. Chris Carlo and Renius, who I did a review on. Rusty and 2009 Percy, Trackmaster Percy. Hope you enjoyed the review, and not the review. Hope you enjoyed the comparison, and tell me which one you like better in the comments below. See you in the next one. Goodbye.